This is an all-stations SHD bulletin. A system maintenance check conducted by Agent Fog of War has shown evidence of a breach within the Strategic Homeland Division ISAC system. The penetration has been attributed to the hacker network known only as the developers. A reboot of the Intelligent Systems Analytic Computer was conducted, but the systems patch attempted was unsuccessful at removing the anomalies. All SHD agents are advised to watch the following report and manually adjust for the artifact until a permanent solution can be found. You're secure.
We're secure, sir.
Give it to me straight, Agent Fog. How bad is the breach?
At the moment, sir, it seems like it's contained to weapon reload speed displays.
Does it affect all weapons?
Due to time constraints, sir, my investigation has been limited to assault rifles.
Does it affect the FAMAS? That's my weapon of choice.
You know there are better weapons, sir.
I won't hear it. It has the best burst damage.
Whatever you say, sir. Yes, the FAMAS is affected.
God help us. Just break it down for me.
Well, sir, if I use the TKB and the FAMAS as my example, ISAC has been displaying that the TKB has a reload speed of 0.2 seconds slower than the FAMAS.
I'm well aware.
So the test you're about to see was conducted yesterday and has shown at 1/10 its normal speed, meaning that the FAMAS should finish a full 2 seconds before the TKB.
This is bad. How long has this been going on?
We suspect the initial breach occurred a number of years ago.
You said initial breach. You mean to tell me there's more than one?
Yes, sir. We believe there's been a number of successful hacks over the last couple of years.
Years? How can you be sure?
I first became alerted to the issue a few weeks ago, sir, when I was provided a report by agents Disnoots, Ahmed, Regis, Dartrunner, and Reuben. Apparently they have been drawing down figures from the code of ISAC over the last number of years and keeping hard copies as backup. I've provided a link in this communications description for your reference, sir.
I didn't even know this report existed. So if it wasn't for the work of these agents, we never would have discovered the attack.
That's correct, sir.
Carry on.
Well, so although we can not be sure of the time frame, what you'll notice is that these figures are much higher than what are currently displayed in the system, and also the TAC reload. Any knowledge of this TAC reload has been completely scrubbed from the system.
These times are clearly wrong. How did this go unnoticed?
I believe at the time suspicions were raised, sir, but most people have dismissed the discrepancy as being an error in the report, not in the system itself. But I also believe that these suspicions have triggered the developers to hack into the system once again and adjust timings displayed within ISAC to closer reflect those of the actual reload times of the weapons, making their hack more difficult to identify.
We're dealing with criminal masterminds.
We're not sure of their motives at this time, sir, but the hack saw a reduction of approximately 10%, or 0.2 of a second.
The agency has been using these times for calculations for years. Are you telling me they're all false?
Yes, sir. I'll draw your attention to this test that we conducted early last week with 6 weapons which show in the system as having different reload speeds. What you'll notice is that every single one of these weapons in fact has the same reload speed.
This news for the FAMAS saddens me. This will affect many agents on a personal level. Many, including myself, are personally attached to this weapon.
Personally, I feel the weapon is overrated, sir. It might be good for the community to try other things.
Careful, son. You're treading on dangerous ground.
Apologies, sir.
How significantly does this affect operations?
Well, some are more significant than others, sir. This example, for instance, actually shows that the Eagle Bearer has the fastest reload from empty. But given the fact that most agents have been oblivious to these discrepancies, I don't imagine it'll impact most operations. It will depend on how seriously people take this report.
Why wouldn't people take this report seriously?
Sir, I've been making reports similar to this one for months now, and statistics would show that most people only watch a third of the report, and even then I'm still getting backlash.
Yes, I see. Feedback noted. And have you established what corrections need to be made?
Yes, sir. Over the course of the last week, I've invested approximately 80 man-hours to establish the correct values for reload times from empty and also the TAC reloads. Whilst doing so, I established a pattern used by the developers. It seems that they were intent on making it look like the assault rifles were imbalanced, so that people favoured certain weapons, which couldn't be further from the truth, sir.
Excellent work, Agent Fogg. Did you encounter any issues?
So the task was made a little more difficult by discrepancies within the heads-up display, but this seems to be attributable to lags within the server system rather than to the developers. It was in fact the patterns within the hack that allowed me to decipher the reload times without the requirement for the heads-up display.
Is this the reason the times are not round numbers?
No, sir. This is due to the way that the system applies certain buffs, and is probably a bit technical for this report.
Roger, what's the bottom line?
So on screen now you'll see how the system should display the reload times for all the assault rifles if the system remains in its current form.
I see what you mean about some of those variations and their potential impact. You said, in its current form. Explain.
Well, I think that the agents need to know the TAC reload times as well, sir. It provides an important balancing mechanism, and I think without, people will get the wrong impressions still.
Bring that up. Show me what it looks like.
On screen now, sir.
Yes. This makes more sense. I see the FAMAS has quite a good TAC reload. That's comforting. It appears the Eagle Bearer has the same reload speed from empty as it does for TAC reload. Is that a glitch?
I can neither confirm nor deny whether it's a glitch, sir, but I can confirm that is what is occurring.
According to these averages, these weapons seem relatively well balanced.
Yes, sir, my sentiments exactly. And I think that a lot of agents would benefit from potentially trying a different
Keep
weapon.
Keep your personal opinions out of this, Agent.
Apologies, sir.
This appears as if it could be an inside job. There's access terminals at the White House. Have you noticed anything suspicious?
Well, now that you mention it, sir, there is this Ethan Michaels character. He's always sweaty, he's unkempt, and he bumps into me way more than what could be considered normal. It's become unsettling.
I'll have Agent Damien Snow keep an eye on him. No shadow his every move. Check over his work, whatever that is.
Excellent, sir.
I'll put out the announcement on the SHD network, and then I'm writing you up for a commendation.
Thank you very much, sir. Is there anything else?
Nothing further. I'll await your next report.
Roger, sir. Fog out.